announce we're just about set for basketball. We'll be back in a moment. Welcome and thank you for spending this holiday season with 2K Sports as we get ready for the special NBA presentation. Along with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce joins us from the sidelines. A look at Indiana's starting group. Siakam at power forward with Turner in its center. Then there's Benedict Mathurin, then it's Halliburton, and it's Mr. Clutch in it for two. And for the Heat, Tyler Hero is out there with Davion Mitchell. Then it's Bam Adebayo, then it's Andrew Wiggins, and it's Ware in its center, filling out the middle. Well, at this point of the season, the identity and merit of each team is becoming more and more clear, Grant.
Oh, yes, indeed. I mean, we have a good understanding of who the real contenders are. But there always seems to be a dark horse team that makes a push in the second half of the season. Anything can happen.
And it's going to be the Pacers off the tip. Halliburton with the ball. Here's Mr. Clutch. And the ball out of play. The Heat will have it. And as we start up the new year, here's a glimpse at the new power rankings. You look at the Hawks, they're a rising team climbing to 5th on the board.
Well, right now for the Pacers, they continue to look incredibly dangerous. The cohesion and teamwork they show on a nightly basis has a lot to do with that.
And here's Mitchell. Hero for three. The rebound by Turner. Now here's Halliburton. Mr. Clutch passes to Turner. Counted. Good.
Boy, Miles Turner insisting on playing through the contact, gets the finish.
Wiggins outside. Hero for three. Counted from distance.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And so it's Halliburton with it. He brings it up for the Pacers. Shot's good by Mathurin.
He's got that guard quickness. Mathurin showing off his catch and shoot ability.
Miami has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Hero outside. Launches a three. Siakam pulls down the board. The Pacers have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. And the layup is good.
Now this is where the length of Pascal Siakam makes him so hard to stop. Even with contact, he's able to get through or around.
Now here's Mitchell in his last outing with 12 points. Here's Hero. Hero with another miss.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
Dorsey, look at the youth on this Pacers roster. Plenty of upside moving forward.
Well, B.A., there is no doubt one of the strengths of this team is the chemistry of the young pieces you just referenced. And remember, this group plays a unique style, the fastest pace in the league, one of the most dangerous offenses in the league. A ton of fun to watch this Pacers roster play together.
A nice shot by Mr. Clutch.
They've hit 4 of their first 5 shots. Great execution and attention to detail.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, Eric Spoelstra had a few moments to share with me. We talked about this matchup here tonight, specifically what his team wants to do against Miles Turner. Coach told me we need to push him out of the paint whenever we can, make him a jump shooter, and live with those results. If we can do that, I think we'll be in great shape. Guys, back to you.
Allie, thank you.
Boy, the passing of Tyrese Halliburton, you've got to love to play with this guy.
Heat trail by 3. Hero outside. Pass to Mitchell. Mathurin against Wiggins. From deep, Mitchell. Indiana with a rebound. They defeated Milwaukee in their last game.
And you know they had a great plan going into that one. And then made the right adjustments along the way.
I thought their game plan was really spot on, and we saw that in their scoring more than anything else.
Now here's Mitchell. No points so far. Kept alive. Adebayo. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Inside, Bam really doesn't hold back. He takes his shot right through the foul.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Pacers.
Well, you got to be impressed with how selfless they've been so far. Their passing has been simply outstanding.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
You have to love the style Bam brings with him to the floor. He's such a spirited player, and you can see his teammates enjoy it as well.
And both free throws good for Adebayo. At 6'9", Bam Adebayo is on the shorter side of centers, yet he is elite defensively, Grant.
He's been top 5 in Defensive Player of the Year voting a bunch of times. Bam has an incredible motor, a great IQ, and he's a switchable big. That's huge in today's game.
And so here is Miami, the Pacers making their last shot. Mitchell, the pass to Wiggins. Hero with it. Again, the Heat misses.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Inside, here's Mr. Clutch. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. Halliburton's got his 4th assist in this one. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Miami Heat. Trailing by 5. They're fresh off the win against the Pelicans.
Yeah, and what was really impressive was they stayed patient. The shot selection was excellent, and you see the result.
Well, typically, Greg, great decision-making leads to great shooting percentages. I thought that team played a very smart game.
Smooth shot by Hero. Notice how he doesn't rush himself.
To the paint. And he slaps it in one-handed.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Halliburton against Mitchell. Pass to Wiggins. Out to the wing. Adebayo in the post. Working on Siakam. Mitchell misses.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
To the middle. He goes up again. And Hero grabs the board. Heat trail by 5. Pass to Wiggins. Back to Hero. 4-3. Pascal Siakam with a rebound.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
Mr. Clutch banked it in off the glass. Mr. Clutch has got 12 points in the game.
And you know Coach loves seeing his offense operate at this level. Great passing out there.
Pass to Adebayo. And here's Wiggins. Shot clock at 5. Back to Adebayo. From deep three-point land. The Pacers pull it in. Last time they met was in Indianapolis.
And they won that last game between these teams easily, posting a scorching hot field goal percentage.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Outside Mitchell. No good. Halliburton with some nice D. Indiana leading by 7. Here's Siakam. Here's Turner. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. And Indiana with some changes. Toppin, he's checked in for Pascal Siakam. Neesmith comes in for Mathurin. And it's Nembhard in for Halliburton.
Well, Miles Turner has a lot of value in today's NBA. This guy's got length, athleticism, excellent shot blocker. He can space the floor with the ability to make those jumpers.
Timeout called. The Heat will grant the Miami
They
Heat.
don't commit cheap fouls, and they hit their free throws. So, in other words, they don't give anything away.
Outside Robinson. Here's Jovic. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result, work put in.
Pass to Mr. Clutch. Ooh, he's found his rhythm. 7 for 10 and counting.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
Heat trail by 10. Now Anderson. He's coming off a 10-point game against New Orleans. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
They're playing with a lot of energy tonight. We can see that in their dominance on the glass.
Robinson passes to Mitchell. And Toppin pulls it down.
Ooh, I think he wants that one back. I mean, he knows he's capable of better.
Inside, Turner. The perfect pass to set up the lay-in. And now a 12-point Pacer lead.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Anderson against Toppin. Outside Jaquez. From outside the arc. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Those are the point forward skills of Kyle Anderson. Slow-mo finds the open teammate.
13 feet out. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good. Mr. Clutch has got 16 points now.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
Mitchell with the ball. Yet to see a basket. He can't get that one to fall.
This has not been his best quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Here's Mitchell, following the bucket by the Pacers. Indiana with a rebound. Turner's got 5 rebounds in the game. Pacers leading by 13.
Tough call for his coach. Second foul already. We'll see how much the staff trusts.
McConnell, he's checked in for Indiana.
First team foul.
He's making some changes here. And here's Hero. Has to Ware. To the paint. Here's Jaquez. It's rebounded by Indiana. And the Pacers looking at who they've got. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. Then there's Benedict Mathurin. And it's Mr. Clutch in at the 1.
It's been an outstanding performance for them in just about every area.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
Here's Mr. Clutch. A 21-point lead, the biggest in the game. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks. Well, Mr. Clutch in their last game against the Bucks played some superb basketball. He added 61 points, and he was big on the glass, posting a season high in rebounds. And he had a monster game that last time out. He'll try to match or even exceed those numbers tonight. That's gotta be scary to face, Brian.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
Well, there's no doubt. He certainly looked like he was enjoying himself in that last game. He had his offense flowing.
And that slam had some power behind it. Mathurin is just so much fun to watch.
Wiggins finds Hero. Lets it go from deep. Sinks it from distance. Hero's got 11.
And that's his first triple this quarter. 3 total for the game.
And he drives in. And he jams it home with authority.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
Jaquez against Matherin. 6 to shoot. It's rebounded by Indiana. Mr. Clutch has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. Matherin passes to Mr. Clutch. To the inside. Turner inside. That one doesn't drop. Miami has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. The lob. Very well done.
That's just perfect execution. Nice job hustling, and as a result, he gets rewarded with the bucket.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Doris, no secret how talented the international players are in the NBA, especially those from Canada.
Yeah, we've seen a number of Canadians come in and have a high level of impact for their team. For Matherin, think about his availability his rookie year, played in almost every game, and this guy is a legit scorer at this level.
Now here's Hero. He's got 11. Pass to Adebayo. Kicks it to Hero. The 3. Rebounded by Halliburton.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
Here's Mr. Clutch. He's guarded by Hero. Mr. Clutch can't hit. Difficult situation for Miami. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Out of bounds. It'll be Indiana's ball. And now a peek at some of the players competing for a spot in the dunk contest. All of them true dunk artists who can do some spectacular things in the air.
And I can't wait to see what these guys have dreamed up this year. The level of athleticism and creativity that goes into this contest is what makes it so incredible to watch.
And I could see him moving even higher up in the ranks. He's certainly a talented guy up in the air.
He is for sure, but this list is just packed with real aerial artists. This dunk contest is really going to be something special.
And there you have it. This year's dunk contest field looks incredible. We'll keep you up to date in the voting.
That is always a highlight of All-Star Weekend. Watching guys just fly through the air. And I enjoy watching all of the guys on that list slam it home.
Yeah, give Halliburton credit for staying with the play. You've got to be able to fend off that defense and still finish.
Chemistry is not a big issue, but in basketball, it is huge. You have to trust and believe in your teammates, and it has to be a unit, not 5 separate individuals. They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Outside Matherin. Down low. Oh, nice shot by Mr. Clutch. Mr. Clutch has got 30 points.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Wiggins finds Hero. Back to Wiggins. And again, no good by Miami.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
And it's Matherin missing. Miami has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. And there's the lob. The alley-oop finish is off the mark. On offense, here are the Pacers. They're on an 18-5 run. Some solid D from Jaquez.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
Inside. And the dunk by Halliburton.
We're talking about a guard who's got some bounce. Tyrese Halliburton with the hops.
Heat shooting a low 26% from the field. Halliburton against Hero. Pass to Wiggins. Outside Jaquez. The kick out to Wiggins. Offensive rebound. That's going to be over and back. Not watching the line on that one. And a chance now to take a look at the schedule for the Indiana Pacers. On Saturday, they'll be playing against Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns. Then on Monday, they kick off a road trip in Brooklyn, where they'll take on the Nets.
And you know, for that matchup with the Bulls, that's a game where you'd be surprised to see them lose. They'd have to have a really off night for them to get upset there. They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Hero against Halliburton. Has to Ware to the middle. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Oh, the electricity of Andrew Wiggins can really elevate around the rim.
He almost brought the basket down on top of himself.
Oh, there's hang time, and then there's a time to hang. And so Hero will bring it up for the Heat. They'll face the Jazz after this game. That'll be at home. It's game 3 of a trifecta at home. Here's Robinson. Rebound by Mr. Clutch. Mr. Clutch has got 9 rebounds now. And Grant, the Heat, last season, retiring Udonis Haslam's number 40.
Yeah, he played his entire 2-decade career in his hometown of Miami. And for all of his contributions on the court, what he meant to this organization off the floor was just as important.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
And that's out of bounds. Miami will keep it.
You see his active hands knocking that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Heat shooting just 28%, lacking confidence on offense right now. They've got Andrew Wiggins. Tyler Hero is out there with Davion Mitchell. Then it's Bam Adebayo, and it's Ware in at the 5. That's the group for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half.
Clean jumper there by Hero. He really knows his shot well.
Pass to Turner. To the paint. Here's Mr. Clutch, and it's rejected. To the inside. Here's Wiggins. Matherin with a rebound. Matherin's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Mr. Clutch. He puts up a 3. Mitchell grabs a miss. To the middle. Here's Hero. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Yeah, maybe he's not a high flyer, but Hero still loves to finish with power.
Mr. Clutch, when they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
You know, they continue to feed him the ball, and he keeps delivering. The leading scorer in this one.
Here's Hero. Fires the 3. Indiana with a rebound. Halliburton's got 4 rebounds in the game. Down low. Here's Matherin. And he throws it down with one hand.
Yeah, this is how impactful Matherin can be in close. He loves jamming it home.
Wiggins outside. Back to Hero. Pass to Adebayo. Second chance effort. And they'll get another chance. 3-pointer. And Hero with the 3. Hero's got 7 points here in the quarter.
Knocks that one down. 4 triples for the night. 3 in the first half.
Matherin with the ball. Pounded by Wiggins. Here's Mr. Clutch. And a nice finish on the layup. Mr. Clutch has got 40 points.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Hero, the pass to Wiggins. Back to Hero. Shoots over Matherin. Hero with the bucket. 20 points for him. Indiana's gone 5 of 12 from 3-point range tonight. Pass to Matherin. Here's Mr. Clutch. Count the basket.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Hero, no good. The Pacers have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this 3rd quarter. Mr. Clutch passes to Siakam. Here's Mr. Clutch. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Siakam. Mr. Clutch has got 44.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Pass to Adebayo. Wiggins on the wing. Hero right side. 6 on the shot clock. With the putback. The rebound by Turner.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Hero against Halliburton. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul.
It's on Tyler Hero.
Now, this is part of the evolution of Tyrese Halliburton getting an opportunity at the free throw line.
That free throw no good. All right, Doris, where do you think Halliburton ranks among the NBA's best point guards?
Well, he's certainly, BA, got to be near the top of the list. Number one, his vision is absolutely tremendous. He can create on the fly. As importantly to me, it's his spirit and presence, the joy he brings to the game.
Jaime Jaquez is checked in for Adebayo. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Has to Ware. Here's Jaquez. No good off the back of the rim. The Pacers have gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. Here's Mr. Clutch. And it's Miami with a rebound. Hero's got 4 rebounds now. To the paint. Jaquez, no good.
I'll tell you, you hate to pin this on one person, but his inefficiencies at the offensive end are holding this group back.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, the NBA draft is now split over 2 days. Commissioner Adam Silver said second-round picks have become increasingly important, and this allows teams more time between those picks, as well as a chance to reassess after the first round. Also, given the level of interest, it merited primetime coverage and exposure.
All right, Allie, thank you. It's been a hit. Here's Mitchell. Jaquez, the open look. And again, no good by Miami. Indiana's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Siakam, no good. Miami has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Hero outside. Sweet little floater. Hero's got 11 here in the quarter alone.
Hey, he's doing whatever he can right now to pump up his teammates.
Here's Mr. Clutch. That's good.
Number 7.
And Halliburton gets the assist.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
Inside, here's Siakam. Oh, and makes it with a kiss.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Right side, Jaquez. Wiggins against Matherin. Has to Ware. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. Wiggins, no good. The Pacers have gotten 7 of 12 shots to drop in the third. Siakam finds Halliburton. Here's Mr. Clutch. Lays it up and banks it in. Mr. Clutch has got 48.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding looks.
Here's Hero. Finds the open look and it's on target.
Yeah, busting his way inside. Hero making sure he kept moving toward the hoop.
Pass to Mr. Clutch. Halliburton outside. Back to Siakam. Here's Mr. Clutch. To the right side. It's stolen by Jaquez. And here we go, the Heat fast break. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. They'll pin that one on Pascal Siakam.
Yeah, you never want to send Hero to the line. Tyler's led the league in free throw shooting.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
Well, you love their unselfish play. Keeping that ball moving, good shot to great. That's winning basketball.
Also, they've been living in the lane. They're getting the ball in close, and it's had a devastating impact all game long.
Now, you talk about player development.
Changes. Bam Adebayo's checked in for Jovic, and it's Andrew Wiggins in for Jaquez. Hero, the pass to Wiggins. Back to Hero. He shoots again. Walker pulls down the board. That shot off the mark.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
And so it's Indiana, way out of reach with an enormous lead as we head into a break. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. We'll be right back after this word. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. On the court for the Pacers, we've got Thomas Bryant, Walker out there with Aaron Nesmith. Then it's Shepard, and it's Mr. Clutch in at the point. The shot. Rebound by Mr. Clutch. Mr. Clutch has got 14 rebounds tonight, going after it. To the paint. Down low. And got it! Another basket!
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. Miami shooting a rough 29% from the field here. Outside Burks. Shoots over Shepard. Offensive rebound. Heat.
Well, Kevin Love has a championship to his credit. He was a one-time star who has really settled nicely to be a role player.
Free throw drops for Love. And several years ago, the NBA introduced the Supermax. How do you think it's worked out, Doris?
Yeah, I think every decision, Brian, that the league makes is trying to make sure that everybody has an equal opportunity for a championship. This particular implementation has made it easier for small market teams to retain their stars. And think about it. Even if someone signs it and then gets traded, at least those teams get an opportunity to get big draft capital. That's huge. This guy's such a fluid, powerful athlete. No doubt, Mr. Rozier.
Pass to Bryant. To the inside, Mr. Clutch. And he banks in the layup. Mr. Clutch has got 18 points now here in the second half.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Rozier, the pass to Wiggins. This one for three. And Rozier, good for three.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end. Well, you love his effort level, right? Particularly when it's winning time. He is going for the finish.
Outside Burks. Outside Love. The shot misses. Excellent D there from Bryant. The Pacers have gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. Here's Mr. Clutch. Highsmith grabs the board.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
Left side Burks. They shoot again! It's rebounded by Indiana. Here's Mr. Clutch. Pass to Bryant. And he lays it up and in.
Just such a good finisher around the bucket. Thomas Bryant has so many moves he can turn to. Nice.
Lets it fly. And again, no good by Miami. The Pacers have gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. Here's Shepard. And we're starting to see some big contracts for NBA head coaches, Doris.
Well, B.A., whether we are talking about player contracts or coaches' contracts, the cost of business is the cost of business. And coaches, to me, earn every penny. Because what happens when teams underperform? The first fall guy is typically that head coach. I have zero problems with the salaries.
Rozier gets the bucket.
Well, early in his career, you played Terry Rozier as a driver. Now you've got to deal with that three-point shooting ability.
Mr. Clutch passes to Walker. Here's Shepard. Here's Mr. Clutch, pounded by Rozier. Oh, from deep. And good. There's another.
Oh, make that 61 points.
Everything is going his way right now. Pass to Highsmith. The ball's knocked loose. Now the Pacers on the move. Here's Walker. And the jam by Walker.
Nice slam by the big man Walker, making his presence felt there inside.
Now Rozier. Uncovered. And all around the rim that time before dropping. Rozier's got 10 points in the quarter.
Well, they're still losing, but it's not because of him. He's been lights out this quarter.
Bryant with the bucket.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen. Doris, it's been a good few years for teams from small markets, don't you think?
I certainly do, Brian. I mean, think about some of the most exciting players we have in the league. They're young, but they are captivating. Victor Wembanyama in San Antonio. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander in Oklahoma City. Giannis has been in Milwaukee his entire career. The list goes on.
Doris, with the latest collective bargaining agreement, teams have to be more strategic with their spending.
They do, Brian, and I think this speaks to the league's desire to make sure there's competitiveness across all of the teams in the league. There are now harsh penalties in place for teams that go over the luxury tax. So star players in their 30s or players with injury concerns aren't necessarily guaranteed max contracts in the future. You're going to see a lot more negotiations and smart decision-making. You know, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
Miami has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. On the wing, Mitchell. Walker pulls down the board. Walker's got 4 rebounds in the game. Mr. Clutch passes to Walker. And he comes up with a bucket.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Here's Rozier. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Here's Jovic, defended by Jackson. Shot to stop the run, and a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It goes on Isaiah Jackson. Well, when you list the best players in the NBA right now, Doris, most of the top guys are from outside the U.S.
B.A., I don't know why that is. There's a lot of theories out there, one of which is the 1992, the initial Dream Team, so captivated the imagination of fans across the world. So I think that's part of it. We have to love that the game of basketball is so popular in countries outside of the United States, and we would be making a mistake if we did not give the league the credit it deserves for wanting to grow the game internationally. It has not been solely and exclusively focused here in the United States. They want everyone to love the game as much as we do.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Oh, what was that about? Not a good shot right there. It's Jaquez on the wing. Neesmith covering. Here's Jovic. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Team foul number 4. Now at the line, Jovic.
And he drops it first. Anderson's checked in for Miami. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Indiana dominating the game. Mr. Clutch passes to Jackson. Outside Neesmith to the middle. Here's Mr. Clutch. Oh, connects again.
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. Looking to get it going. And it's Mitchell laying it in. Mitchell's got his first points of the night.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
To the inside. Here's McConnell. And the layup falls.
Well, easy money, right? I like the strategy. Go inside, get a high percentage look.
The Heat have gone just 6 of 14 in this final quarter. Robinson on the wing. There's the three. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Down low. Here's Walker. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
Pass to Jovic. Well, Doris, with so many franchises, the star player has a lot of sway.
Well, to me, B.A., so much of this speaks to which star are we talking about. If you take someone like Stephen Curry, who historically has welcomed other stars to play alongside him, or has at moments in his career had to elevate young players who maybe have to play through some mistakes, he welcomes both. It depends on the star we're talking about.
From deep, Mitchell. Indiana with a rebound. Walker's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Mr. Clutch. They get the rebound. And there's 2. Work on the glass, paying off that time.
And talk about imposing your will. That's 10 straight points in the paint.
Outside Mitchell. McConnell against Robinson. Pass to Jovic. Just 5 to shoot. The 3 from Mitchell. Rebound by Mr. Clutch.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
McConnell passes to Mr. Clutch. He shoots a 3. And he can't get that one. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Heat. Pass to Robinson to end the cold spell. And the shot's good. Robinson's got his first basket.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
To the paint. Here's Neesmith. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
And the Heat shooting just 37% since the fourth quarter got started. Mitchell, the pass to Jovic. Now here's Robinson. Outside for Mitchell. Takes the 3. Rebound by Mr. Clutch. Indiana's gone 2 of 6 so far in the fourth. Inside. Well, Doris, there's no doubt who the face of the NBA has been for a while now. Who might that be in 10 years, though?
This is such an intriguing question to me, Brian, because some of the guys that come immediately to mind, Luka, he's been a presence on that first-team All-NBA almost since the onset of his career. Victor Wembanyama, Chet Holmgren are now 7-footers who are multi-dimensional. One guy that I don't think is talked about enough is Anthony Edwards. Highly skilled, highly charismatic.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Pacers.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And for the year now, they've chalked up 35 wins. And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Mr. Clutch.
Boy, I have loved this guy's energy all night. There was never a point in which he let up. The triple-double evidence of the kind of effort and skill he has.
Mitchell, the pass to Jovic. Now Robinson to end the run. Rebound by Mr. Clutch. Oh, he tries a three. Up again.
What a performance tonight. Getting a win like this on the road is such a boost.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
And so it's the Pacers taking care of business in this one. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, BA. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Doris Burke, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson alongside our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for watching. So long, everyone.